Pragmata is another awesome game that launched with the dumbass people of the internet ruining the discourse as usual. But today I am not talking about the miserable losers that can't enjoy anything. I'm here to push my own agenda. Oh, this game fucking sucks! There's only 10,000 players! You suck! This game sucks! No one— That AAA companies can make new IPs with a relatively cheap budget and still be critically and financially successful. By the way, how do you guys feel about my Steam DB Watcher persona? Gosh, I fucking hate that shit. Pragmata was a game I was already hyped for, and it certainly delivered with its engaging gameplay and the fantastic dynamic between Hugh and Diana. I will get into the game itself later in this video, but I gotta get back to the agenda pushing. AAA gaming, please stop recycling the same tired, milked to hell franchises and continuing to screw up the legacies of some of my favorite games. With Pragmata selling 2 million copies in just 2 weeks, my first thoughts were, Activision, Call of Duty is great and all, but
no the fuck it ain't, my nigga.
The Space Dad Dead Space game type, this game is kind of kicking ass right now. Brand new IP, no one's ever seen anything like this shit before. And, as a developer of, Activision, I would just like to try and, possibly stop making Call of—
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
Alright, I'm just kidding. My first thought actually was, holy fucking shit. Congratulations, Capcom. You guys are on fire as usual this year. And honestly, the last couple of years. I mean, they are just killing it. And I'm so freaking glad to see gamers supporting a new IP like this. Because it means that the AAA industry cannot hide behind the excuse that a new IP won't make as much money, or that it's not going to generate interest, or, oh, we don't want to take the risk. It's like, make a fucking good game. The way that Capcom showed this game off with plenty of trailers and a demo, that demo especially allowing everyone to get their hands on the game, is something every single AAA studio should be doing with their games. I love that Pragmata did this especially because not only is it a new IP, but it has a unique twist on third-person shooters that I personally thought was unbelievably executed. AAA, especially these Western studios, the Activisions, the EAs, you guys know all I'm talking about. Really, all of them, every single one of them, needs to follow this blueprint that Capcom has left with Pragmata. Show us awesome gameplay, release demos. People can gauge how good they think the game will be, or if they even want to get it in the first place. That is how it should be done in the industry from now on, in my opinion. I know this is kind of unrealistic, unfortunately, because of, demos do add development cost, making a vertical slice playable for people to play. Yes, I get that. It does add cost. Okay. Then I would argue with that, if it really is gonna hurt your cost, you must not be that confident in your product in the first place. And also, your game doesn't have to be 60,000 fucking hours long, Crimson Desert length long. Can you just make a concise 20, 30 hour game that I'll replay it as many times as I fucking want? I don't think that's too much to ask for. Especially because Capcom is not exactly like the richest of the AAA studios. I mean, EA and Activision are way bigger financially compared to Capcom. And Capcom is doing demos with no problem. So I just think it's a bullshit excuse. Unfortunately, talking to the suits, I can imagine a lot of these suits are like, yeah, fuck you. We're just gonna put this shit out. And also, having a demo will kind of hurt in a way the game's not ready, or if the game's kind of like, we know this is kind of some bullshit, so we're gonna hide the shit and just sell it to you and hope you all buy it and, fall for the shit as usual. I'm speaking as the ultimate pro-consumer here. And I'm just going to keep doing that because I think that's what gaming needs to get back to. Yes, money is obviously an important factor, but we've gone super far away from a lot of this gaming stuff and just focusing on money. Capcom is showing the industry this is how you do AAA. You keep putting out fucking heat all the time. It doesn't have to be a gajillion dollars every single time. You can just make something that's freaking good. And not only just good, fun to play, engaging, short and concise. That is the track we need to get back on with gaming, and Capcom is leaving the blueprint right in front of us. Now, I'm gonna glaze Pragmata a bit because I've been wanting to talk about this game so much. I'm gonna keep this very short and sweet because this is not a review channel, but I am going to glaze some of the games I love and do, I guess, review-esque type for this. I'm just experimenting, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Pragmata is easily one of my favorite games of the year so far. I mean, I'm gonna sound like a Capcom shill, but right now, Resident Evil 9 is my game of the year. And this game, I don't think it qualifies for a game of the year contention spot. Maybe it could be like a last spot nomination, but there's so many great games coming out. I do think the voice actor for Diana, though, 100% needs to be, at bare minimum, nominated for Best English Voice Actor of 2026. There's no debate about that. Gameplay is so excellent and stupendously well executed. I cannot fathom how much time it took to get this right. The hacking and the shooting without making it too difficult or overtuning it to be too easy. They just did such a good job with that. The level designs, the action, the gameplay, I can't express how well Capcom did with this game in those aspects alone. Now, to be fair, yes, the story is, I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of lackluster. You can see where it's going pretty quickly. It's nothing special. I do think that's what really holds it back from Game of the Year. It's a very lackluster, generic story, which isn't bad. I mean, it's really more about the characters Hugh and Diana and their relationship and how they grow together and how they need each other. I love watching it. I mean, every time you talk to Diana, it's just super adorable. Super cute. It's very nice to see, and the interactions are always super funny.
You got me.
I cannot get enough of them. I think that alone is worth seeing, even if you think the gameplay could be a bit odd to you, but I think once you get the hang of it, once you get used to it, it's super nice. But yes, the story is really lackluster. I think that's the main thing that holds it back. It's not exactly going to grip you, I feel like. I mean, at least it didn't for me. It could with other people, but it's just not the most, gripping story. I mean, if you played Expedition 33 last year, that's a gripping story. That's something like the story alone could get that game a Game of the Year nomination. In short, the story is just a very straightforward point A to point B. No real twists or turns, just, you get it done, and it feels good. Straightforward. Not bad, not great. And the thing with the level design, I guess it's more repetitive for me because I also just played Resident Evil 9 a little bit before this, so it's very familiar. Having to go through you gotta find this key to unlock this door to get to the next room, to find another thing to unlock this set of doors. It does get kind of like, okay, Capcom, I guess every game you're gonna just be like, this door is locked, go find this toenail to unlock this. Once you find the toenail, you gotta mix it in some Kool-Aid, get some chicken grease. This sounds very fucking stereotypical of me to say. Okay, I'm done. But you guys get what I mean. It's not very, it feels like it lacked kind of some creativity on that part. The level designs themselves are fine, but that specific part was like, okay, Capcom, we gotta figure out something else to do besides locking every door in a room and then doing something to get out of there. Now, I will say, gameplay is king here. And I'm a gameplay heavy person, so even if the story is pretty lackluster, if the gameplay is just pure fun for me, that always weighs more to me. The story for me is what pushes games up to that higher level, or just like world itself, but it doesn't really have that here. So I would easily give this game a very strong 8 out of 10.
Go, baby.
Very, very solid game. I mean, I would highly recommend it. Even at the $60 price tag, you can beat the game within like 20 hours, maybe less if you're like crazy cracked like that. There's post-game content, 2 endings, which I'm not gonna lie, if you guys have seen the second ending, I thought it was kind of just not anything crazy to me, but Otherwise, levels are beautiful. Gameplay is amazing. Diana and Hugh's interactions are also just pure enjoyment. Always had a smile on my face seeing that. And the cons, level design with the little do something to open a door every single room you go into, basically. It is like, okay, we get it. This door is going to be locked. Go find some puzzle to do, and yeah, okay, I got it. And this story is, I'm just going to be honest, it's just generic. Easily solid 8 out of 10. Would highly recommend you all play this game. It is such a remarkable game. Cannot give enough credit to Capcom. And they're still coming with some heat later this year, so we ballin' on a budget. Ballin' on a budget. Yeah, we ballin' on a budget. I can't even afford it, nigga. Yeah, no, seriously, all these fucking great games, I can't afford all this shit. This shit is fucking killing my pockets, man. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. If you have made it this far, please give a like and subscribe, and let me know what you think of Pragmata, and do you think this game is going to win anything at the Game Awards later this year? I would not be sure if it will. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if it doesn't, except for the voice actor award. Diana needs that voice actor award. Come on, guys. That is obvious. So, anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm gonna hop in my Franks and fly on out of here, y'all. Peace.